Hi, this is Nick Corcoran, the Promo Only Online Support Manager, and this is a video to show you how to sign up for Pool for the first time. We've had a lot of questions on what email to look for when you first sign up for Pool, and I'm going to kind of show you how to do that. Basically, you've signed up for Pool, and you check your email, and you'll see an email that looks exactly like this. It'll say, "Welcome to Pool from Only Online. Click here to finish setting up your Pool account and download the software to access this release and others." So what you need to do is you need to click here, just like it says. It'll lead you to a page that has your account set up. The part that you really need to pay attention here is this email address, because that's the email address that's going to be your Pool login ID. So what you need to do is you need to set your password, and that'll be the password that you'll use every time you sign into Pool. So you have to re-enter it. Then you have to agree to the terms and conditions and say create account password. So, okay, you've now completed your password. The next step you have to do is you have to choose your email notification frequency. What that is every time an email comes out, or a new release comes out, it'll send you an email. And you can have it set so every time a new release comes out, you'll get an email instantly, or you can set it up so you get them daily, which will be probably more convenient for most people. What that'll do is it'll take all the releases for the day and it'll send it out at the end of the day. So I'm going to set it for daily email notification. Save the notification frequency. So now you are to the part where you download the software. We've got instructions right here on the side, but I'll kind of walk you through it right now. But if you have any questions, once you get to this, if you just read these instructions on the side, it'll tell you exactly how to do it. So basically, right now, it says install now. All you have to do is click on install now. And it'll bring up a little window saying, would you like to open or save this file? And that's Pool 2.2 error. So you say open. Say install. You do want to add the icon to the desktop and start the application after installation, so go ahead and say continue. Now it's installing it. And it'll come up here in just a second. And here we go. Once you're on this screen, what you need to do is you need to type in your email that you signed up for. And say sign in. The first time you're in Pool, it'll run you through a little setup procedure, so you want to just follow the instructions on here. Proceed to Pool terms of use. After reading that carefully, you check this box, agree to terms and conditions. This is really important that you fill this out, because if you don't fill this out, it will not save your preferences. And then you'll call me asking me, why didn't it save my preferences? And this will be why. Just fill all this out. Select your industry. And proceed to general options. These are kind of the same things that you set up before, but I mean, if you want to change it right now, this is a good place to do it. Sort available releases by date sent, release, artist. You probably want to just do date sent, because that'll mean that as soon as you sign in, like, your most recent releases will be at the top. Email notifications, we already went over that. We have it set for daily. Your default audio type, this is a pretty important step. You can set it up for 320 kbps MP3s, which are a very high quality MP3. Or you can do a lossless M4A format, which is a lossless format. It's CD quality, but it is considerably bigger than an MP3. So if you're really concerned about space, you probably want to get the MP3. If you're really concerned about having the highest quality audio, you probably want to get the M4A. Continuous preview playback. What that means is when you start previewing a song in your player and you just leave it on, it'll just keep on playing through all of them. only display promo-only releases. What that'll do is that'll hide all of the singles that we send out every few days. It helps you kind of organize your promo-only releases better. So once you have all those filled out, proceed to download options. Here's a couple things in here that I probably want to talk about. One would be sync downloads to iTunes. What that'll do is once you check that, it's going to look for your automatically add to iTunes folder in your iTunes install, and it'll sync your downloads to that automatically. One thing to note here, though, is if you don't have your iTunes installed in the default location for it to set up, you'll have to manually choose the location for automatically add to iTunes, and that's just really simple. You can do that by pressing this button and just navigating to there. But I'm going to go ahead and sync downloads to iTunes. It'll ask you, this feature will change the download location to your iTunes library. You need iTunes 9 or higher. Would you like to proceed? I say yes. Download to release directories. If you check this box here, what that'll do is every time you download a release, say you download mainstream radio for June 2012, it'll create a folder for that and download all the songs into that. And then when you go to the next release, say like dance radio, it'll create a folder for that. And it's just a nice way of keeping everything organized for you. Duplicate downloads. You probably want to set it as always skip, because what will happen is if sometimes there's songs that'll cross over between releases, and you don't want to download those twice, so you just say always skip, because it'll see you already have that song and it'll just skip over that. If you do always ask, it'll always bring up a dialog box saying, are you sure you want to do this? And that just gets annoying. Or you can do the always overwrite, and it'll just download it again. Then you're going to have duplicates. File naming options here. That's just kind of setting up how you want your downloads to appear. And it kind of has a little window here as an example of what it'll look like. Once you have all that set how you want, you just proceed to reporting options. This is optional here. You don't have to fill this out, but if you want to report all of your plays from these DJ programs right here, Serato, Scratch Live, or Tractor, you can set this location up wherever your session location is, and it'll automatically report all of your plays to us. Once again, that's optional. You don't have to do that. So once you have that all set up, you go Complete Pool Setup Wizard, and you're ready to jump in, so click that, and you are in Pool for the first time. And you can check out your releases this way. So let's take a look at Hits HD here. To see what's in the release, what you do, you just click on this, and then it'll expand it on the bottom here. You can scroll through and see each individual track that's on the release. You can double click on these, and then it'll play a preview. If you want to download the entire release, what you do is you just check this box right here, and it'll just start downloading. It'll say watermarking user ID. And you'll notice when I checked this here, it added everything to the download queue. I don't really want that one right now, so I'm just going to pause this. I'm going to X all these out. You can also download individual tracks by just checking these tracks right here, and you'll notice it adds it to the queue. You'll see that it's downloading here. I don't want that right now, but I will be releasing another video kind of going over that, but this will run you through setting it up for the first time, and hopefully this will keep things a lot clearer for you. And that's it for now.